Hello guys, and welcome to the new set pack opening. We've got an interesting little pack here. I'll explain this first. So this is a premium gaming package. It has 6 cards in it, foils and rares only. So I saw this little pack, I thought it looked cool, so whoever wins the challenge gets to open that bad boy up.
Are you doing CMC or highest cost?
We'll do total CMC of rares and mythics. All right. Magic the Gathering. Commander Masters set boosters. Ooh, I've been waiting. As a Commander player, we love to see these sets. I love Masters sets too. I mean, who doesn't? Look at all these guys here. Eldrazi, Slivers. Hopefully we can get some of those. All right, we'll take these packs out and give them a nice shuffle. Oh, yeah. The feeling of so many magic packs. Oh, it's beautiful. We've got our first pack. Are these the... Oh, they have the little tears.
The rares are at the front.
They have the little tears. The rares are at the front. Is that behind this token?
Well, it's set booster, so it can be up to 7.
Okay. We'll start with Hunter's Insight, Furious Rise, Elysian Caryatid, Thorn of the Black Rose, Commander's Fear, Commander's Tower, Path of Ancestry, Opal Path. Look at that. That is interesting. And Commander's Tower all together like that. That is interesting. Reality Shift. That's a cool art for it too. The full art Reality Shift. I'm going to keep that on the side.
You want mine?
Did you get a full art Reality Shift?
No, I got full art Elvish Mystic.
Yep, I'll take the full art Elvish Mystic, but don't reveal it. Come on.
You just asked me what I got.
All right.
Here.
Steel Shaper's Gift.
Wait,
We like to see that. Huh?
Is that the second one?
This is the first pack. This is the rares. So we'll keep that. Yisan the Wanderer Bard, Thrix, and Rishkar. Oh, Rishkar is an uncommon. Okay. We like Yisan the Wanderer Bard. He's a fun card. We're starting out with Kaikar. Hellkite Charger. Infinite combo bait right here. Scourge of the Throne. We have his foil version. Dethrone. Whenever he attacks for the first time, if it's attacking player with the tide for the most life. Oh, so it's like, you know, like, what's her name? Marchesa? Oh, that Elvish Mystic. Oh my gosh. Look at that Elvish Mystic. That sure is beautiful. We'll keep him in the side of...
Frantic Search Out?
No. You got a lot of points on this one, huh? All your rares. That's crazy. All right, all that excitement, and we're only on the second pack. Man. Ooh, that Eldrazi Scion art looks so good. Let me just take the 3, 4, 5, I think. I'll take 5. Those are our rares. Reality Shift, Darksteel Mutation, Supernatural Stamina, Impulsive Pilferer, Nadier's Nightblade, Serrated Scorpion, Gutter Snipe, Champion of the Flame, Factor Fiction, and a Foil Forest. Good cards. Reality Shift. Hopefully the price on Reality Shift will go down now. Eldrazi Scent. Ram Through. We love that card. I use this in a ton of decks. Bloodspore Thrinax. Devour 1. Fairy Artisans. Another 4-drop. Whenever another target creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a token as a copy of that creature except as a fairy. We got Tried and True Krenko. And Sirach is actually an uncommon, it looks like. So we'll put him in with the rest. List takes priority over tokens. Sower of Discord. Discord! Flying. When it enters the battlefield, choose 2 players. Whenever damage is dealt to one of the chosen players, the other chosen player also loses that much life. That is a cool card. I've never seen that. Ooh, Nekusar. I've wanted to build this deck for a long time. You take damage for drawing cards. Oh, I love that deck. Oh, Anumatu's Augury. This is an 8-drop, so that'll toss you ahead. This is good in... I can't believe I'm blanking on the name. Emoti. How could I forget Emoti? This is like a staple card in Emoti. Path of Ancestry with the cool art. Look at that art.
Man, I am hitting it over here.
Well, that's good. Let me open up my list card here. Oh, it's a rare. We love rares in the list slot. All right. Mishra's Self-Replicator. Whenever you cast a historic spell, you may pay 1. If you do, create a token as a copy of this. Commander Sphere Full Art Foil. I don't even know if I still use this card. It looks good. Commandeer. You may exile 2 blue cards from your hand rather... Oh, wow. So it's a free... Man, Commandeer. I've never... It's like Commander, but it has an extra E. Yeah, I've never seen this card before, but this is really good. Gonna have to add that to something. Azuri's Predation. 5, 6... What's that? 7? No, 8. And an 8 drop. We love to see that. I love this card. I'm so happy I got more of these. Bard, Steward of Argive. Is this like a... Yeah, that's like a propaganda card where you can't attack. Hero's Blade. Assault Suit. Oh, that has a comment. Spike Shot Goblin. He's in here. I used to use this back in my first deck I ever made. Just make them big and start sending damage out. Dragon Fodder. Lotlet Giant. Carrion Grub. Cadaver Imp. Supernatural Stamina. Storm Kiln Artist. We'll keep that on the side because I'll actually... That's an awesome art, and I want to put that in a couple decks, so we'll keep that over here. That was a pretty good pack. Tatiova Benthic Druid. That art looks amazing. That isn't uncommon, though.
Isn't that weird? I thought she was a rare.
She probably was a rare at one point. A lot of the rare creatures got demoted, but that looks good. Torrential Gear Hulk. We always like a Torrential Gear Hulk.
Also, wasn't Sandstone Oracle rare?
I don't remember if it was.
It's an uncommon.
Target instant from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. We love a good Blink Torrential Gear Hulk. Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow. Commander Ninjutsu. I actually played against this in a competitive tournament. Pretty good card. I don't know who's in the lead anymore. I got some pretty heavy lifters that last pack, so hopefully we can get a couple more here. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. I'll do this. We'll start with the acidic slime and just keep going. Portal Mage. You may reselect which player permanent target attacking creature is attacking when it enters the battlefield. That is an interesting card. I want to keep that on the set. Ashnod's Altar is an uncommon in this set? What the? Yep, I'll keep that one on the side. Crash of Rhino Beetles gets +10/+10 as long as you control 10 or more lands. Interesting. Kodama's Reach. There's probably a deck that needs that. Elvish Mystic. Probably a deck that needs that. Skyshroud Claim. Search your library for 2 forest cards and put them on the battlefield. Yep, that is a good card too. Keep that on the side. Ghostly Flicker. We love that. Generous Gift. That is a beautiful full art for Generous Gift. Look at that. That was a pretty good elephant.
That was cringe, dude.
Come on, that was a good elephant.
I thought you were...
That is a great looking card. Foil Island looks good too. All right, let's get to the rares here. Deep Analysis. Loyal Retainers. I don't have this card. Sacrifice it. Return target legendary card. Oh, legendary creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only during your turn before attackers are declared. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something weird that goes on with this one. I mean, I don't see it now, but Magus of the Wheel. We love to see Gisela. If a source would deal damage, it deals double. And if a source would deal damage to you, you take half. That is also a 4, 5, 6, 7 drop. We like to see 7 drops. And a Djinn. 6-drop Djinn. You may pay for and tap an artifact rather than paying for it. This is an uncommon, though. Yep, should have seen that one coming. Exsanguinate. Oh, it's an uncommon.
I'm just giving you the Warlocks one.
Wow. Well, I mean, this is a good card, though, so we like to see that. Frantic Search. We have this in a bunch of decks. This is a really good card. Finale of Devastation, baby. Look at that. We don't have this card yet. Man.
Fucking dinosaurs.
I've been looking for this card for a long time. I'm just going to sit here and kind of take it in. Yep. Unfortunately, that's only a 2-drop. But it's fine. Sidisi. Enters the battlefield, attacks. You mill 3 cards. Whenever 1 or more creature cards are put from the graveyard of the battlefield, you create zombies. This is a pretty good commander, though. Pretty good commander. Grand Abolisher again. I'm going to have a Grand Abolisher for every white deck now. That sure is pretty. We love Grand Abolisher. All right. Next pack. Oh, we have a list card. We have Dark Suspicions. Never seen this one. At the beginning of your opponent's upkeep, that player loses 1 life for each card in his or her hand more than you have. Okay. Well, it's not a bad card. I mean, especially in a Nekusar deck, you know? Goes pretty well. All right, so let's take those, put them down there. We've got Coveted Peacock. Whenever it attacks, you may goad target creature. Okay. Phyrexian Ingester. Abundant Harvest. Okay. Thriving Grove. Resculpt. That's a good one, too. Brass Knuckles. Dark Steel Ingot. Bullshock Battle Gear. Is that new art for that? It's a nice one. Slimefoot the Stowaway. Full art. He is pretty. All right. Now for the meat and potatoes. We got a rare for our Slimefoot again. This time he's a foil. Rejuvenating Springs, a 0 cost rare, but also very good. I didn't realize they were reprinting this in this set, so that's good. Ghalta, that is a big cost. We love to see it. And Kazul, he is actually an uncommon. Cabal Patriarch. Sacrifice a creature and you kill a creature. Exile a creature from the graveyard and you can kill a creature. All right. Well, hopefully Ghalta puts us ahead here. Can I have another stack? Oh, yeah. Capture of Jingzhou. We love this card. We haven't gotten this yet. I haven't bought it for my extra turns deck and I've needed it. So, it's good to see. And Marin. We love Marin, too. Marin is, I used Marin in a draft tournament once. Very, very good. Dread Return. That's a sick art on that. Like that demon. Whoa. All right. It's a... Oh, full art Kodama's Reach. Oh, and they brought back the Rainbow Terramorphic Expansion from Jumpstart. That's cool. But, Kodama's Reach. That looks sick. It's got Kodama in the art. That is awesome. We'll keep that on the side. We move to our next pack. There is no list card this time. I repeat, we are out of list cards. We'll put those down there. Inga Rune Eyes, Whisper Bloodghast, Palace Jailer. This card's pretty good, actually. I had this in my Blink deck for a while. Armorcraft Judge, also a good 1/1 counter card. Thriving Bluff, Thriving Isle, Thriving Moor, Thriving Heath. Oh my god. We almost got all 5. That was crazy. We almost just got all 5 of them. Mirror enters, you make a Mer. Reliquary Tower. Wow, that is a cool Reliquary Tower. I'm glad they have new arts. I used to get that, like, Bring a Friend to Magic art, the foil one, because it was always cheaper. Wow, that Reliquary Tower is cute looking. All right, Treasure. Thriving Grove. Is that the one we were missing? Let's go back. We gotta check. We gotta see if Thriving Grove is the one we're missing. It actually was. That pack had every single one of the Thrivings in it. That is crazy. Wow. I don't know how that happened. We got Chromatic Lantern, though. We do love to see Chromatic Lantern. Joriel Monvale Recluse. Seen that in a lot of packs. Ochran Frostfang. I actually don't have this card either. Attacking creatures you control have Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yeah, so this is a good card. Just to get card draw on green. Especially for token decks, that's a good card. Starting off with Audric, Master Tactician. I see a generous gift in there. Alms Collector. I just bought the Secret Lair version of this. I've been wanting a couple more. If an opponent would draw 2 or more cards, instead you draw that card, and each player... Wait. If an opponent would draw 2 or more cards, instead you and that player each draw a card. Yeah. Stops people from going crazy. Generous gift. Nadier's Nightblade. That is a cool art. And we got a Plains. All right, next pack. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Not many of the free commander spells, but we did get Finale of Devastation, so I can't really be mad. All right, we got Volduck. We got Rise from the Tides. We got Slice and Dice. 4 damage. Cycle, it may deal 1 damage. Windcaller Aven, a cycling bird. Twisted Abomination. Vial of Dragonfire. Renowned Weaponsmith. Heartpiercer Bow. Abrade. Return to Dust. That is a cool art. Like a lightning bolt destroying a pyramid or something. That's cool. And we got a mountain. All right. Let's check our rares. Archfiend of Despair. Foil. Flying. Your opponents can't gain life. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. Yeah, so that is a good card. Also an 8-drop. Oh, Stonehoof Chieftain. I don't have this either. Trample Indestructible. Whenever another creature you control attacks, it gains Trample and Indestructible. That is another 8-drop. Savin's Reclamation for 3. And Azami, Lady of the Scrolls. Tap an untapped wizard, draw a card. Oh, legendary wizard tribal. We love to see the full art Elvish Mystic. That is pretty. Oh, there's something hiding behind it. Command Tower. It's got the rainbow and all the lightning and the grass and the water. Where's the death? Oh, below, it's got like death rocks. I like that. The Immortal Sun. This is a cool card. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Spells you cost, cast 1 less, and creatures going to get 1. Players can't activate Planeswalkers' loyalty abilities. It's a cool card. Oh, here's Flawless Maneuver. I don't have this card yet. Control a commander. It's free. Creatures you control gain indestructible. Very good card. Song of the Dryads. We love enchantments that remove creatures. And Stitcher Geralf. Each player mills 3 cards. Exile 2 creature cards put into graveyards. Make a zombie token where X is the power of cards. Not bad. Especially the ones we don't have. We don't have the red one. We don't have the green one. We have a couple of copies of the blue one at this point. If you saw my TikTok, you saw that I pulled it, but I also used to buy that commander deck whenever I saw it for that reason. We'll take maybe this many. All right. Brinlin, is this a partner? It is. Okay. Extinguish All Hope. Aether Gale, 6 target non-land permanents. Legion Vanguard, Rot Shambler, Broken Wings, Pilgrim's Eye, Filigree Attendant, Letter of Acceptance, Faithless Looting, full art. We got the little Capenna Goblin guy. That is cool. Toss him on the side. I've got plenty of Faithless Lootings that probably need to get changed out. We've got a Flying Spirit. Unstable Obelisk. Sacrifice a destroy target permanent. Evacuation. Return all creatures to owner's hands. That's a 5-drop. I'll take it. The Scarab God. I don't have this card either. I've always wanted it. Beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and use Scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. You can exile a target creature from a graveyard and create a copy of it. So good. When it dies, return to the battlefield, which is probably the best part of it. And Kembaka Regent. Uncommon and a new art. Faithless Looting. Again, keep this. Grave Pact. Oh, I've always wanted this card too. Whenever a creature you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. I've been looking for that card for a while. Training Center. Didn't know these lands were in here. Runescarred Demon. Enters the battlefield. Search your library for a card. I've wanted this one too. I didn't buy it when I made my original graveyard deck. Azusa, Lost But Seeking. And another Thriving. We love Azusa. Azusa is good in any deck. Play 2 additional lands. Come on. Especially in green. Oh, I got a list card this time. We have something from the list, people, and it is a big drop. A big drop from the list. It is Tornado Elemental. Comes into play, it deals 6 damage to each creature with flying. You may have Tornado Elemental deal combat damage to a defending player as though it weren't blocked. That is a pretty good card. If you just keep bouncing this thing, man, that is good. It's also good for this game. Wait, allow me to take the top off. Is this Exsanguinate again? Yeah, we'll keep that on the side. We have a couple of decks that use that as an infinite combo. Enters the battlefield, you return card. Yep, Eternal Witness. Animal Magnetism. Reveal the top cards of your library, and opponent chooses a creature card from among them. Put that card onto the battlefield. Yep, all right. Ministrant of Obligation. Afterlife 2. Interesting. Demon's Disciple. Enters the battlefield. Each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Huh, not bad. Makeshift Munitions. Blood Aspirant. Sky Snare Spider. Vandal Blast. I don't have this card either, actually. Look at that, huh? They just love blowing pyramids and artifacts up and stuff. We'll put that on the side. That is a pretty good card. Crimson Fleet Commodore. Oh, and Rakamar. We had the Elemental Maker and the Crimson Fleet Commodore. Decree of Pain. We love to see that. Big old drop. Arachnogenesis. Let's go! X1/2 green spider creature tokens. Prevent all combat damage. So good. Such a good card. Experiment Kraj. That's a 6-drop. Activate abilities of each other creature with 1/1 counter on it. Super good. We are getting some good cards out of these packs. Treasure Nabber. I've needed this card too. Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana, gain control of that until the end of your next turn. Sakiko, Mother of Summer. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, add that much green. Wow, yeah, that's got to go somewhere. That is a good one. Teysa Karlov. Yep, I don't have this one either, and that art is really good looking. Look at that. Oh, it's so blue. Creature tokens you control have Vigilance and Lifelink. If a creature causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control a trigger, it triggers an additional time. And Kemba. We love to see Kemba too. All right. Kemba, I think, might have actually been my original commander. It was technically a Tiny Leaders, I think. But yeah. Okay. Goreclaw, Terror of Kal Sigma. Rampaging Bronzodon. Beanstalk Giant, you know? Can always fit that in a deck. Staunch Throne Guard. Foundry Inspector. Sunspear Shikari. Mersmith, Command Tower, full art. Frantic Search, full art. We'll put those on the side. Can always use those. All right. What's first? Tragic Slip. We got Undergrowth Stadium, always good. Gilded Lotus, 5-drop. Lifeblood Hydra, only a 3-drop, unfortunately, though it has X. And Godo Bandit Warlord. That is a 6-drop. So that is pretty good for us. Myriad Landscape full art looks good. We got Burnished Heart. It's probably a deck that needs that. Ruby Medallion. Love to see mono red love. Xantcha Sleeper Agent. I really like this card. There's a couple of decks I want to put this in. Your opponents get it essentially every turn. So enter the battlefield, an opponent gets it. It attacks, and any player may activate the bottom ability there. So pretty good. We got our next pack. Oh, come on, get out the package. We'll take in this. Tabarax, Hope's Demise. That came out in the new Zendikar, I think. All creatures get -4/-4, sure. Skyline Despot. Enters the battlefield, become Monarch, and you make a dragon. Ulamog's Crusher. I didn't realize they reprinted that. Rapacious One. Bonder's Ornament. Prismatic Lens. Prophetic Prism. Those are pretty close. Explorer's Scope. All That Glitters full art. Oh, I have that in so many decks. I love All That Glitters. All That Glitters is such a good card. Oh, man. +1/+1 for each enchantment and artifact. Look how pretty that looks. All That Glitters. All right. Oh, Foil Azusa. Yes. What is that? Vindictive Lich. I've never seen this one. Dies, choose one or more. Each mode must target a different player. Target opponent sacrifices, discards, and loses 5 life. Yeah, that's all right. Kindred Dominance. Choose a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't that type. Very good for Commander. And Neheb the Eternal. Wow. I don't have this either. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, add red for each 1 life your opponents have lost this turn. Yep. That card is very good. All right, Nadir's Nightblade. We got Counterspell. That's an interesting counterspell. That might be a new art, actually. Path to Exile. Counterspell again. That's, oh, I didn't realize it was different. Look at that. That is cool. For a counterspell, that is sick. Vault of Champions. And Ashling the Pilgrim. Put a 1/1 counter on it. If it's the third time, remove all 1/1 counters. And it deals that much damage to each creature and each player. So you could, like, you can do some weird stuff with this. You can boost it up with 1/1 counters and then pay 6 and it'll deal as many 1/1 counters as there are. Yeah, that's cool. I'll keep that in mind. It's a legendary creature, too. What? That's cool. Maybe I'll make a deck out of that. But another mono red deck, like, I already have one in the works. I gotta finish that first. Oh, this elemental token is crazy. Look at that thing. All right. Padim, Council of Innovation. Ariel, Knight of the Windgrace. Meteor Golem, new art for him. Havoc Jester, Reassembling Skeleton. Einok Bondikin. Supply Runners, it's a dog. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature. That's not bad. Gavany Sliversmith. Pollenbright Druid. Exclude, counter target creature spell and draw a card. Commander Sphere again. And our Forest. Alright. Let's see what we got for rares here.
Hey, I have one.
Huh? Yeah, I know. You're next.
I thought you were saying you got.
Tuskguard Captain. We got a foil common. Emerald Medallion. Mono Green Love. And Safara Skyblade. If you got flying tokens, you can play it for pretty cheap. Well, we have another one. Hannah Ship's Navigator. We've got Storm Surge Kraken. What is this? As long as you control your commander, it gets +2/+2, and whenever it becomes blocked, you may draw 2 cards. Hexproof. Wretched Confluence. We like to see that. Another big old counterspell. This is pretty. I'm going to have to change out some counterspells for this art because I really like it. It's got like a skull shield thing. Looks cool. All right. We are tabulating up rares. And then whoever wins has such a surprise in store. 6 cards, foils and rares only. Premium gaming. All right. The results are in. We have myself with 175, a respectable number. Lily got 140. So we actually win and we get to open this up. I don't know how many times I've actually won something like this. I don't even know how to open this thing. I don't think there's like a tear or anything on this now that I think about it. Let me get a quick tear in on this. We've got the Premium Gaming. 6 guaranteed foils and rares. Let's see what they gave me. Number 1, Celebrate the Harvest. This actually isn't a bad card, but search your library for X basic land cards where X is the number of different powers among creatures you control. Put those cards on the battlefield. Next, we've got a foil Plains. After that, we have Ingenious Mastery. Can pay 3 instead of paying its cost. You draw 3 cards, then opponent creates 2 treasure tokens and they scry 2. If that cost wasn't played, you draw X. All right, what's next? We've got Zerzoth Chaos Rider from Jumpstart. Next, we have Aegis Automaton. Return another creature you control to its owner's hands. And Demanding Dragon. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. So yeah. The Premium Gaming Pack. Not worth it. But it sure was fun. And that's all that matters. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys got to see some really good cards. You don't know me, son. There we go. We love to see it. Finale of Devastation. Leave you out with this card. I'll see you guys in the next one.